Good morning to you because it must be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on a beautiful Tuesday, November the 24th of 2020, because it's time for another Hardison's Tip. Hi, I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, and we give all of our sales family members, no matter what their vertical is, a little bit of up and go before they hit the streets today. So, before the holiday season of Thanksgiving gets to us, today might be your last opportunity to get in and get it done now. But we'll continue on where we were at yesterday. We were talking about selling in a COVID-19 world. So, we're just going to pick up on some of that. And some of that deals with outreach and the administrators. And we need to collaborate with our team members and marketing teams to create new content for approaching decision makers that are facing the new challenges of an unexplained, fully remote sales team. Now, we've cloned some of our best performing sequences, edited the measuring, structuring, tagged them with COVID-19, and shared them with our team to start using as the initial new conversation. And here's some new pieces that we found out by doing this. The sequences targeted toward the update value propositions goes up. Objections to many of the templates or many of the content explained from that decision maker, we found out went down. This is all more reason to make this personalized, customized to each one of your clients. Snippet highlights, little sizzles, a recap, 30 seconds, 60 seconds always goes well, especially when you brand the customer side on it. Also, for you sellers, put yourself in the customer's shoes. Above all, empathy, transparency, vulnerability, and most importantly than ever, especially the vulnerable part. Remember that some industries like hospital travel and emergency medicine in areas that are large has been deeply affected by COVID-19. So think about that when your prospect is located in one of these markets. How are we going to continue to move this process forward in a safe manner? Probably what we need to be doing is making sure we're using technology. You can get to any one of the decision makers. They'll probably give you up to their HR, which will get in touch with the IT team and find a way to get all of the decision makers together. Now, this is a new industry. We know that this year, 2020, has been different. So, for all of your existing clients, for all of the ones that you're reaching out for, I'm just asking you to reevaluate how you would make that call. And you leaders, you managers, you need to make sure that your channel of communications is also different. In support of your team members going out, we need to make sure that you're comfortable with the technology. They can go into a visit, and you want to make sure that they did say the right thing. Also, thank that decision maker for giving up his or her time. But this way, you can get an ear to what was said, what was not said, what was important, what you were trying to drive home, and still help your team members in that. So, there's many ways of doing it, but what we need to do, regardless of how we reevaluate what this new world might be looking with if COVID is still here, is a mixture of different steps and sequences using tools and technology to still help us get to where we need to go. But this can only be done if you, the salesperson in charge of that territory, if you, the manager who's there to make sure that their success is going to be there, embrace and not shy away from the technology that is currently used, because this is the only way we're going to get to some of our traditional decision makers. Office buildings are not up to capacity. Many people are working from home, but if you have those relationships or if you do your networking, there are still ways that we can capture people, at least using the technology for some type of Zoom meeting. Once again, Brandon Hardison, president of Champion Strategies, giving you a little Hardison's tips for a beautiful Tuesday, November 24th of 2020. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion.